Good day everyone! So for today's video, I will be tackling about the food preservation, the traditional method, and the modern innovations. First of all, let's define what is food preservation. So food preservation is a process of keeping food from spoilage after harvest or slaughter. It involves various methods to slow or stop spoilage, loss of nutritional value, and edibility of food items. Common method including drying, refrigeration, canning, and using preservatives. The importance of food preservation lies in reducing food waste, enhancing food safety, and improving food security. So, we use this food preservation to reduce food waste and to enhance food safety. So, for example of food that we preserve is the meat, diba? The meat is we put it in the refrigerator to prevent the microorganisms, to prevent spoilage. So there are two types of food preservation: the traditional method and the modern innovation. So in traditional method, it refers to the old age, natural techniques used to extend the shelf life of food without modern technology. This method rely on simple process to slow down spoilage caused by microorganisms, enzymes, and other factors. So in traditional method, we use it in early 90s. Should I say our ancestors. This traditional method is we use this kind of process to slow down the spoilage. In traditional method, they use vinegar or salt. Diba? For example, the fish. In traditional method, the fish, to prevent the spoilage, our ancestor uses salt, diba? To prevent the spoilage and to be used the next day or the other day. So there are two types of traditional method, which is the jam making and the drying fruits. So in jam making, it involves cooking fruits with sugar and sometimes an acidic agent like lemon juice until it thickens into spreadable consistency. So this process also preserves the jam, making it safe to store for extended periods. So in making jam, we use the jar, diba? The jar, now for example, what kind of fruit that we preserve? For example, the strawberry, diba? The strawberry, in making the strawberry jam, is that we put the strawberry inside the jar and we put lemon juice and kind of and sugar and some kind of acidic agent to prevent the spoilage. So in drying fruits naman, it involves using natural heat like sunlight or air to remove moisture from the fruit. So this is slow down the activity of spoilage, causing microorganisms and enzymes, making the fruit last longer. So in drying fruits, do you familiar or have you eaten the dried mangoes? It is an example of dried fruits. In making dried mangoes, we put it in sunlight, diba? We put it in sunlight to remove the moisture from the fruit and to prevent the spoilage. So, in the other hand, the modern innovation, it is an advanced techniques and technologies designed to keep food safe, fresh, and nutritious for longer periods. These methods often use science technology to target specific spoilage factors like bacteria, oxidation, and moisture loss. So, in this 20th century, we use the modern innovation which is the tools that we use is technology, advanced technology tools that we are using. For example of that is the refrigerator, the freezer, diba? It is not just like the traditional method. In traditional method, we don't use refrigerator and freezer to preserve our food. In modern innovation, we use this we use this na. So we use this kind of modern innovation to prevent our food to prevent the food to be spoiled, and to prevent this to maintain this in a longer period. So this often uses science, technology, diba? I've already told you the tools that we use, the refrigerator and the freezer. So this modern innovation help our foods to look fresh, even though it's already a week after, we should say a month, diba? We can still use the food. We can still eat the food and look it fresh in the help of the refrigerator and the freezer. So there are two types of the modern innovation, which is the refrigeration and freezing, and the vacuum sealing. So refrigeration and freezing, it has made them more energy efficient, smart, and effective at preserving food. They help reduce food waste, maintain freshness, and often convenience features that traditional refrigeration couldn't provide. So in refrigeration, I've told you earlier, diba, that when we put our food in the refrigerator, it still look fresh, even though it's we put it in a week now, or should I say week or days. It still look fresh, and we can still eat it safely. We can still eat it safe. So in vacuum sealing naman, it's offer great control, better sealing, and versatile features to meet the needs of home cooks and professional kitchen alike. So in vacuum sealing, for example of that is the hot dogs, diba? The hot dogs, we use vacuum sealing in hot dogs to preserve it. So that ends for my topic for today. Thank you for listening.